Alright, welcome back everyone. This is PapaSean, and we just got back into Ark Survival Evolved on the HardCore official server. And so we came back in, we still have all our stuff, so that's a good sign here. Oh, and we're pooping. Let's collect that poopy. We're going to go ahead and stuff the poopy back on this guy here, just in case we get around to doing some farming. And we'll go ahead and give him food as his next step. Alright, so I'm just going to try to see if I can't locate any. Alright, resources. I've got one of these. I can take 5 off of here. Spoiled meat, narco berries. That's a good start. Making my way over to the mortar and pestle. We got quite a few narcotics. Transferring these over here. We're going to make one more. Okay, and I'm also going to drop off all the stuff I really don't need right now. Don't need these flares. Spark powder. The chitin. And since I'm going to be leaving this dinosaur here, I can kind of leave these goodies here as well, just in case I should die. And you might say, well, why? How am I going to get it back? It's HardCore. Well, I do happen to have tribe members, and in HardCore, your tribe members are going to be able to get you back into the game in the sense that you're starting a new character over, but your tribe has inherited all the dinosaurs and buildings if you die. And so, yes, you start out at level 1, but they can invite you back, and then they can create you as an admin. And then you effectively only lose your levels in your character, but you don't lose the tribe's investment. So it's always good to have either a second account as a safety insurance or tribe members. And that should be tribe members that you trust. Alright, so Glue's got some junk on here too that I don't really need on him, just in case he should die. And that would be a really bad thing for him to be going down. Holy seeds and pearls and whatnot. I'm going to shift over. And we can take the stem berries and stick those on the other guy as well. Okay, so that's all the goodies. We're going to go ahead and stick the stem berries over on the pig, and we'll explain that later. You know what? Let's go explain it now. So the pig, if we tell him to eat one of these. Alright, so I stuffed a few in him, and he pooped. So that's what he's going to do. So as you stuff him full of stem berries, he's going to poop. And you get, well, there he goes again. So it increases his poo chance every time you feed him stem berry, and so you can get literally mounds of poo behind him. And the poo you're going to use for fertilizer. And here's another poo. So I'm just stuffing all that here on this guy here. So these poos are likely going to deteriorate before I get around to it. But they're out of the way, and as I mentioned, I'm going to throw all the junk over here on our parasaur. This lady. When you're selecting dinosaurs to tame, especially if it's a dinosaur, not a mammal, dinosaurs you're going to want to go after females, that way you get the eggs. And are able to use those to get kibble and whatnot for later on. So you want to get as many females as possible. Increase your egg drop chance. It's about a 1% chance to drop an egg, 2% if you have a mate boost, male and female coupled. And you only need one male, and he can mate boost all your females. Alright, so without further ado, I think we're ready to head on out of here. Glue. It's a bit bright here, so I'm going to hit the tab key R. .bloom quality space 0 is a command that you can do even on official servers, and it just changes the brightness from the glare of the sun. Now be sure not to hit any trees around your structure, because you do want to stay as hidden as possible. Alright, so if I wanted to get crazy, I could have this guy follow me, and I could jump off of here. And he would follow me down, hopefully not get stuck, and that way I wouldn't have to walk all the way down that way and around and through the trees. So those big thicket of trees, I haven't been on. I don't know what's over there. Things are spawning in. That could be death. I see a turtle in the distance, a Dimorphodon. There's a parasaur running from something, probably Dilophosaurus. So maybe I want to go down this way to get safe. Maybe I'm going to die, or end up in a piranha's mouth if I go down there too. So there's a couple different scares there. But I could angle it so that the trike followed me, and he'll come running fast too. If I can make a parachute, I've got 33 points in engrams. Let's see where the parachute's at. Parachutes are great to have. Parachute is 6. Go ahead and learn parachute, and let's craft ourselves a parachute if we're able. We're missing just some fiber. I think I saw some fiber. Here we go, fiber. So craft yourself a parachute. We'll tell this trike to follow us. And so we're going to take the fast way down. You might be worried about the trike taking damage, right? Well, to my knowledge, unless they've changed things, trikes do not take fall damage unless you're riding them. So we're going to go ahead and parachute down. And to use that parachute, you push the 6 key. Alright, so here we go. The 6 key because I have it on the 6. So I'll go ahead and push that key. See, he's following me. Alright, so now I'm over the ground. I want to get a little bit closer. He's still following me. And now I've avoided going into the water. And I can push that 6 key. Whoop. Or spacebar. There we go. And that drops us. The 6 key actually made me another parachute since I was empty on parachutes. And so now I'm just running around pushing that E key and collecting the goodies. Alright, so we can go ahead and tell this guy here not to follow so closely. So now he's on lowest. Put him back to medium. And we're going to go ahead and attack this trike and get a little bit of hide and some experience from him. So you see him falling back. That's because there's a knockback on the trike. And it does matter your orientation with slopes, because if he was at higher ground, he would not get knocked back as far or not back at all. So if you want to get knocked back when you get attacked, you want to be lower down, but you got to be careful because if you're on foot, you can get knocked back pretty far. You see the raptor across the river? Might be nice to get ourselves a raptor if we have enough bullos. We got 5. I might go ahead and whistle passive here. We're setting out to tame some dillos, and a raptor might be a good addition to that. This is a male, so I don't actually want to tame this guy. Oh, he got me in the face. So that just means I can't see very much and I can't move very quickly. It's also slow, like a slow and a poison over time. The dead carcasses around will draw predators that like carrion, and that's pretty much bugs and argents. There's a few others, but any bugs in the area will become aggressive and start swarming you. I might get the attention of this raptor if I get close here. Curious what level it is. So I've got the Trike on passive. This side that I'm on is pretty low on the amount of predators. So I've gotten this guy to attack. I'm leaving him on passive. It's a female 56 raptor. And so now I can have him trapped there. I was not really prepared, did not get the sling out. In fact, I have no sling at all. So rather than taming this raptor, I'm going to go ahead and end him. Probably shouldn't even waste the arrows. Let's hop back on the trike. Alright, so that raptor's running. 56 raptor. He's coming right back again. So when he gets low on health or low on torpor, they'll run away. But you see how you can protect yourself from a raptor just by knocking them back and alright. The focus today was going to be on raptor anyway. Where the heck did you go? I knocked you back into the water? Alright. Fortunately there weren't any piranhas in the area to jump me. Alright, so let's see what we can find. We're looking for, let's see, I wrote down a little list, and that's good to keep you on track for what you want to do. I want to go for parasaurs, dodos, and dillos. And you might ask why? And it's really more for their eggs. So I'm looking for low-level females. That way I can build up a farm. And I'm going to want to get a slingshot since I don't want to waste arrows. And let me take a quick peek. I think I threw all the slingshots onto the parasaur thinking that I didn't need them. But turns out I do want one. I'll go ahead and create another bolo as well. We're also going to want to learn the Ingram for the refining forge. We're level 23, but at 25 we can make a Smithy, and then we can get some metal tools. So if I type in the filter down here, refining forge, REF, you'll see that we have it. Prerequisites the campfire. Alright, so we're going to need to get more hide and more stone, and then we can make one. There's stones everywhere. We'll just walk around with the Dodo and follow. Use light stros are around. Pretty cool. It's a male dodo. We'll go ahead and kill him. Get the hide. And there's drops. We want to run around and collect those drops, and as we go we'll get the stone. So it might be nice to have a little bit more stamina. This one's stale. I don't know how long it's been on the ground. So I'm going to lay flat, let the trike catch up, let myself get some energy back. The energy bar is the lightning bar on the right. And it comes back pretty quick. Okay, so again, on this side of the water, we shouldn't have very much trouble. Did it go? It's gone. Alright, so they only last for a short period of time. And now you can see there's one dropping all the way over there. I'm not going to be worried about collecting that one, since I would have to pass through a thicket of woods that's got quite a few nasties in it. We want to be very careful not to hit that brontosaurus. He won't attack us unless we attack him. But his tail swipe is deadly. So we want to make sure Trike is on passive. And if we're going to attack this dodo, we want to make sure we do not get clipped by his tail swipe. So if I actually start stabbing that dodo and there's a cone attack on my spear, I might accidentally hit the bronto, and then everything ends for me because this guy will tear me to pieces. I think he's probably faster than me too right now since I have base speed. I might be able to get away from him, but I'd have the trike follow me and we'd both be taking damage. I don't think we're killing that bronto. But if I start stabbing this guy and his tail happens to swing by and I stab his tail, it's like, thanks for playing. That goes for axe hits too. So I'm just making sure he's not oriented looking at me. I'll head back over. I think I saw a parasaur, a few other things. Look at how nicely clumped together these bushes are. That trike is awesome for collecting these. Get the trees, all those berries. Clear out this whole thicket right here. Get lots of goodies. When I'm doing this, I'll have some narco berries on hand, and then you can always go through and drop the things you don't want. And so he's going to eat some of these other non-essential berries. They start, even though they tame love and mayhoes, they start eating the amarers and the tintaberries and the ones that you don't care about shortly thereafter. So if you put kibble on a dinosaur you're kibble taming, and you're worried they're going to eat more than just the kibble, put a few of the other items, like if they're herbivore, put some berries, put some raw meat. Okay, this is good. That's a level 4 female trike. Put him on passive. I need to get that sling out. Where did I go with that sling? So we're going to want to knock out this trike, because it's level 4. It's nice to have low-level trikes, female, for purposes of kibble, getting their trike eggs. So we didn't have the trike on our list to catch, but since it's level 4, I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. And this is a good example of how to do it when you're in the woods and you don't have a cliff. You can just knock out that trike by sticking it between 2 trees. One tree, and it will get stuck on one tree and then come right through it. He's starting to run because he's got low torpor. Looks like he's good and stuck. And that's why I named my trike Glues, because he's constantly getting stuck on things. Alright. Okay, so we got this level 4 here. We use these 2 trees to catch it and get it stuck. And now we can stick a whole bunch of mayho berries on it. And we'll go ahead and transfer over these mayho. Or we can starve tame it. That's probably the better option. That way we haven't wasted anything. I'm going to clear away these trees so it's easier to find them. And I'm keeping a little bit of a distance from them because the trike attack is AoE. A lot of the attacks are AoE. There isn't usually a direct attack except for bullets. Bullets are direct attack. So once you get upgraded to bullets, they do a lot of damage, but it's only to one target. The trike can take on, 3, 10, the same, critters, as long as they're small enough and won't resist the knockback. You'll be able to knock them back and hold them off, get them all. Alright, so I'm going to run around grabbing these rocks. I'm going to keep an eye out for more Dilos and Dodos to tame, and if possible I want to keep it all in the same area here. So I'll knock out and tame anything that's level 4 and female that drops eggs. But primarily I'm looking for Dodos and Dilos since they're really quick to tame, and I'll be needing those. So this is a male turtle, don't need that. I'll leave that Brano alone. Again, we're on passive. And let's see what we got here. This is a male Dilo. I just sidestep his attack. And we're going to go spear him down. Broke a spear. If I just walk backwards and spear him, the spear itself has a knockback. So just want to keep that in mind. And just poke, poke, poke. Walk backwards, keep everything at bay. This guy's male level 40, so we're not going to mess around with him. So just grabbing all this stone as I go around. And I like to have at least at the bare minimum 200 weight, so I try to get to that. And I balance that with health on hardcore servers, since you want to have lots of health in case things should go south. We have a nice Dodo here at level 8. Rather than using the slingshot, it is a bird, and a slingshot is a missile weapon. We're going to use the club to knock out the Dodo, because he won't take as much damage. And the Dodo is going to be pretty sweet here for taming. Are you? Yeah, you're just keeping yourself at medium distance. That's why you're not falling so much here. Alright, so we're going to take these, and we'll take a little bit more in the way of these narco berries, because I don't want to get too carried away with the club like I did last time. I have not tamed a Dodo on this server yet. One of my tribe members has. I'm notoriously bad with Dodos. I either kill them, walk away from them. They have a very short tame time. Like you can see that they're already at like 10%. You can literally watch. This guy's level 8. So that's the second lowest Dodo in the game here for official hardcore. And no, there aren't anything. Nothing's turned up. This is the speed of a low-level Dodo. And you can see that its torpor is dropping at like 0.2 every half second, maybe. So this is why they wake up on you. And that torpor is very bottom right there. It says 29.2, 29.0, 29.8, 6, 2. So it's going fairly quickly. I'm going to go ahead and remote use. And 5 of these is worth 40, so each one is worth 8 as far as torpor. You can see it's going up. And now it's come back down. I can use another one. And it just, now it should hold pretty close to the top. Okay. So it's at 42.6. It looks like there's no buffer for torpor. And what I mean by buffer is it doesn't hold at 42.6, or as it drops, keeps going back up, because sometimes there's a little bit of a buffer that they give you after you feed them. And that's most relevant in like a Gigantosaurus, something that's really, really hard to tame. Has a very, very fast wake-up speed. So I'm just keeping this guy fed with narco berries by sticking these blackberries in its inventory. I can left click it and then remote use at them. Make sure that this narco berry is not on the left side of your bar, like over here. If I were to remote use the narco berries on this side, it would put me to sleep, and we don't want that. Alright, so we're already halfway tamed on this guy. If I go off and do things, you know, that's fine as long as I come back before he wakes up. And we got to keep in mind there's a trike sitting out there as well. I'm just running around collecting some goodies here. Keep a little look, you know, eyes to the heavens as well in case there's any drops coming down that we might want to collect. But because of how fast this guy's going to tame, we wouldn't want to actually leave it side for very long, because you can see just in that one little, you know, we're picking up a few rocks, it's already 25% towards waking up. So I'm just going to run over here, grab a few more rocks, and then I'll be right back to our Dodo. Got another drop, but that's on the other side, I think. There's that thicket of trees in the distance. In there are raptors, Carnotaurus, swarms of bugs. Bad, bad mojo. Bad juju. Don't want to go over there. I could probably survive okay on our Trike, who's named Glue and getting stuck in the tree over there. But it makes for a much more hectic game, and the Trike will get stuck in trees and what have you. Alright, so I want to go ahead and give him some more torpor. He's already going to wake up. He's lost 2/3. We're going to go ahead and use that. See how he's down at 12.2. Go ahead and use 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should put him all the way up to 42.6 minus whatever else is falling. So you can kind of gauge how many berries you need to consume just in looking at the torpor needs. So that actually capped him off at 42.6, and he should now tame without us being around here. It's not necessarily safe here for him. And so what are we going to name him? Let's call her Peachy. So Peachy's level 9. Start out at level 8, so we got a level from the taming. Peachy could die out here if she's not protected. So it would be best if I were to craft a little box to throw her in. Let's see if we can do that for Peachy. Keep her safe. Alright, so I made a little foundation, and we're going to make some thatch walls. And it's important to know that when you put down a foundation, anything you stick inside that foundation, or sorry, anything around that foundation will not spawn. So you want to stick the foundation somewhere where you don't care about the stuff. Like I don't want to put it up in the trees there. So let's go ahead and put it down here. And we'll go ahead and give it some walls. I made it out of thatch, so most things are going to be able to kill it. You can actually pick up a dodo by pushing the E key. And so we're going to just put this guy in our little dodo bin by left clicking. And then we're going to wall him back up. That way nothing can get in, and we're off. So let's head back over towards that trike. We'll take a look at this dodo here. It's a male, 28, so we're going to want to kill that one. Take a look at this one. It's a female, level 8. So again, we'll want to knock this guy out. And we'll do that with our club. And then we got to hurry over. Go down. Go to sleep. There you go. Alright, so the dodo is now asleep. We need to rush over to that trike. We don't want her waking up. Okay. So I don't want to beat her with the club just in case this other wild trike gets upset, but I can put some narco berries on it, and glue's stuck over here. I want to take a look at that other trike. We're going to need some more mayho berries. So let's go over here to this trike. Push the F key and you can access the inventory of critter. You can see this one's got a lot more torpor. That's why it didn't wake up while we were gone. It needs 195, so that's roughly 200. And right now it does need 200 roughly. So 200, you can do the math on these. It's being at 8 per. If I fed it 10, that would be 160, so I want to give it another 5. Boom. So that should give it 200 torpor on top of the 100 we had, bringing it right to max. So let's go ahead and give it another 5 because we assume it's going to drop while its torpor's going up. Because you get the opposing forces, right? Alright, so let's go check out what that other trike is on our way back to the dodo. And all the while we want to grab these stone. That way we're achieving multiple tasks at the same time. The stone we can use for lots of things, since we don't want to beat on a rock all day long. Okay, so we came from here. We ran into a dodo going this way. And that dodo is laying where? I don't think we knocked it out in the actual bushes over here, did we? So I've lost the dodo, so I'm going to do little circles trying to find it. Picking up rocks as I go, so I'm not wasting any time. You might see a little frost symbol on my bottom left. That indicates I'm a little cold. This could be the dodo. Level 8 female, so it appears the dodo has woken up just in that short time it took to give some berries. Alright, so we'll examine this as a female trike, level 8. You know, that's another decent level trike to have, so it shouldn't take a whole lot of time to tame that one either, and we're already taming one of those trikes. So why don't we go ahead and get our trusty slingshot out and make sure we're near that double tree, or at least enough trees so as it doesn't matter. I'm gonna run up to some trees over here. I might be able to get stuck at. Okay, so there should be some trees in here, double trees. So I just stand behind the tree, get stuck. Those trees were not closely placed enough, so it's going to keep coming at me. Whoa, I might actually get hit this time. And so you just weave around through the trees. And I took some fall damage because I was on a hill. That can suck if you get hit off a really high hill, like the one I'm coming up right now. Where'd that guy go? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Alright, so now she's trying to run from me, I think, because her torpor's low. So I'm just going to keep on pounding her. Man, I'm hungry. I'm going to have her run back towards where I got the other trike, and hopefully knock her out somewhere close to that. There we go. She is down. Alright, so since I am hungry and getting a little thirsty, I'm going to go ahead and grab these berries, throw them on my bar here, and I can hold on to the 7 key and eat them all up. And we'll throw the other berries on there too. Alright, so now we find ourselves in need of mayho berries, and that female dodo should almost have all its health back. So just an excellent place to tame trikes, right? Look at all these berries and things we're getting. We're also getting some wood. We'll need that. Thatch. Everything we need early game is right here. I'm going to find myself probably hurting on fiber more than anything since I'm not running around picking up berries anymore by hand. And anyway, that's that AoE attack I'm talking about. I hit the bushes and the trees at the same time. I will not be able to fit all my dinosaurs back inside after this, so I'm going to need to have like a little dinosaur farm, and I'm going to want it someplace that's not going to be as visible, so people might come down this river and go in that inlet, and so a dinosaur farm on there is going to be susceptible to attack by anybody that wants to get nasty with us. And if I go too far over towards that thicket of trees, then I run the risk of having alpha raptors and other things come at me. Alright, so we've gotten a little heavy on our trike. We're going to drop the unnecessary berries here. Alright, but we do want the mayhos. Got 150 of those. And I think that's the dodo we were looking for earlier. Okay, we're going to make sure we're on passive. Alright, female dodo. We're going to go ahead and bust out our club again. Alright, its food is at 0. So this dodo should tame really quick. Now, because it is the same dodo, and I was starve taming it, it has its food all the way gone. Alright? So that's a good thing about starve taming it. If they happen to wake up on you, they're going to consume a lot more food once you do knock them out a second time. So that's another benefit to not going ahead and feeding them immediately, because if I had fed him and then didn't pay attention to the torpor, he would have woken up, and then I wouldn't have had this dodo taming pretty much instantly. Look at that, and he's at 90% tame, and his food is fallen. It should be one more, maybe 2 more bites, and then I'll be able to throw this dodo in the box. Yeah, 1 more bite and we're good. So meanwhile, I'll be grabbing these things. I won't have to focus on him at all. Check this trike out here, make sure we're doing okay. There's that dodo. And we're going to call her Plum. Alright, so this female is about 60% on the torpor. We're going to go ahead and throw some more narco berries on her. I wasn't counting that time, just grabbed a mass and tossed it up there. Go ahead and pick up you, Dodo, and you'll notice that we can't run as fast carrying the Dodo. We're, in fact, just walking. He looks like he's running. If we throw him down, we can see that we run much faster than we were. Go ahead and pick him up. And if we tried to get on the trike while we were doing that, now we've got the Dodo in our lap on the trike. So you can move faster when carrying him on on other dinos. So you could probably pick up a dodo in the legs of a pteranodon and one in your lap on a pteranodon. We'll give that a shot later on as we get pteranodons. And look at this. This is basketball or dodo ball. Oh, we failed. We failed. We gotta get the dodo in the box, right? Is that what we're doing here? Get the dodo in the box. Oh, I was never very good at basketball. Better at getting the ball away from the other players and then throwing it to one of my teammates. There we go. Oh, still not in the hole. All right. Okay, so because we're failing at basketball here, or dodo ball, we're gonna play dodo soccer. That was my sport. All right, let's get it in the goal. There we go, in the goal. And they're following me, so I don't want them following me. And if they're not right where you want them, you can go give them a nice healthy punch, and that'll put them in the back. We got that extra thatch wall we had made. We'll go ahead and use that to close it off. Alright, very good. So that trike we know is doing just fine. And this other trike is probably halfway towards being tamed. Again, we're not gonna feed it. That way, in case it happens to wake up, just gotta knock it out again. Torpor is looking great. It looks like it's just missing 30, so we're gonna go ahead and use about 5 of them. That gives it 40. Give it a little bit more than what it needs. And I'm getting heavy here. Go ahead and take a look at what we need for that refining forge. So we need more hide. We're 30 some shy. But we do have what we need, I think, for some foundations. We've got wood here. Take that. And some stone. We craft 2 foundations. If we look at our experience here, we're at 23. Boom, we're getting closer to that 24 mark. At 25, we'll have what we need to get metal weapons, pick, pike, and hatchet, metal axe. Alright. Alright, so we've encountered another dodo. This one's male, and we need hide, so we're going to go ahead and kill the males. Sorry, females only. And that dodo body went where? And are you stuck again, Glue? Okay. Go here, through here, and get a few more mayho berries as we're looking for that dodo carcass. We won't spend a whole lot of time. There's not very much meat on it. It went shooting off somewhere. So we're going to count that dodo body as lost. It could be anywhere. Since it was stuck in a tree, it kind of went slingshotting out once we broke it free. Drop the 100 stem berries, don't need those. Okay, so we do have 65 and 100 here of the mayhos. Then keep picking up the stone. That is a green, and it is on our side of the island. So what we can do is, it's also on the ground already. That means it's stale. I don't know how long it's been ticking. I'm going to go ahead and feed you some more of these. Give you 6. Come on, Glue. I'm going to make sure our guys are topped, and then we're going to head over, check on that green obelisk. It's a green supply drop. This guy, or this girl rather, is nearly waking up. So go ahead and grab some narcoberries off of this guy. And the torpor's at 355, so that means we need to put at least 200 plus on it. So that's going to be 25, so let's go with 30. Let's go with 35. That'll be certain to top it all the way off. And then we're going to head over to that green obelisk if we're not too late. I do want you with me, Glue. Just checking back here, that Glue's here. So I'll just sprint now, and I'll push the E key as I sprint, and we'll be picking up stone. And we'll see what's inside that green drop. Then I keep calling an obelisk. The only danger I have at all running around on this side is of Dilophosauruses, and you see how easy they are to kill. So again, this is an excellent place when you're playing it safe on a hardcore server, trying to get yourself established. And once you have a solid dinosaur or a party around you to help keep you safe, I think that's going to be up high in the hill. Alright, Glue, you're going to get stuck. That's fine. I need to get to that obelisk and or the supply drop and fast. Alright, so we got some time on that. Let me do a quick special on supply drops. Alright everyone, welcome. This is PapaSean, and we are looking at a supply drop. This one is green in color, as you see. And the thing to note about supply drops is that anybody in the area can see these things, and it's basically who gets there first gets the supply drop. And this is a official hardcore server. I'm not too concerned that there's anybody else in this area, so that's why I'm taking my time. But this is what a supply drop looks like. This one is green. This one requires you to be a level 15 or higher. The white ones will be level, I think it's 3 and higher. And then the blue would be the next one at 25. The highest one is red, which requires, I think, 55. It might be 65. But effectively, you just walk up to it. You can push the F key, you can push the E key, and this one happens to have a full set of leather hide armor, right? And so I have hide armor already, but I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway. I haven't bothered to learn those engrams, and so every time I find these, it makes it easy so that if there's another tribe member, I don't have to worry about making it, since I'm the higher level on this hardcore server. I just go ahead and pass those armor pieces over and they can get started. But that's all you gotta do, is look for a drop that comes down. They do take a short period of time before they disappear, so you want to get to them quickly. When they're on the ground, that's when they start to decay. Otherwise, it's just a ball of light slowly coming down until it reaches the ground, and then it's up to anyone to get to it first. Well, I hope this has been helpful to you for supply drops on Ark Survival Evolved. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It's all free to do. Helps me out greatly, and all ad revenue goes towards the kids' college education. Catch you next time. Alright, so we've got that supply drop. We've got glue stuck in the trees again. Come on, Glue. And these Pteranodons are neat. So if you've never seen a Pteranodon before, we're going to punch it, and it's just going to get upset and fly away. That's all they do. Until you tame one, of course, and then they become your most mobile, speedy, flying creature of death that you can kill other things with once you level up their melee damage. They're excellent. You can push the C key and barrel roll, or it's not really a barrel roll, it's more of a, what are they called? When you turn on your axis, and is that axis roll, maybe? Yeah. You've got another male here, we need the hide. This body should not go shooting everywhere, so let's go ahead and kill it. Alright, come on, Glue. Now I'm just going to trust that you're going to follow me, Glue. Check the level on this turtle. Female 16. You know, that's not too high, but it's higher than what we want. Let's check this parasaur. Level 68 male. So parasaurs are great for meat and hide. So we're going to go ahead and trap it. And then make sure you stab it in the head. headshots do more damage. And since these spears are likely to break. So the bull holds them for a fair amount of time, right? I just broke my spear. I'm down to my last one. So you want to bolt, and my axe is down. So if I use the pick, I'm going to get primarily meat and a little bit of hide. Since I want hide, I want to use the axe. And that's what we're going to collect with. I say that, but you look how much meat I just got with the axe. It's true though, you get more hide with the axe than with the pick. I'm going to make my way back over to our trikes before they wake up, and you can see there's another green drop in the distance. You are a female level 4. I'm going to go ahead and knock you out, and then if you wake up I can always come back and insta-tame you. Alright, I'll just leave you there. Alright, so I'm going to go to the lowest level first. Just make sure it's got full, well, it doesn't have full torpor, but make sure I top off its torpor. Alright, so it's down by roughly 100, so we're going to go ahead and throw on 25 berries. Pretty close, 24 berries put on it. We're getting thirsty, so we'll just swing by the water. This place is just awesome for low-level taming. The downside is you're highly visible and you're in a newbie starting area. Our dodos are doing fine. This trike up here, how are you doing? Not too shabby. You need 100 as well, so let's put 25 on you. Okay, that trike down there should be pretty much ready to tame. I don't want to give it insufficient amounts of mayho berries, so let's go ahead and collect some more. I also want to split up the meat I've got here. I've got 20 some odd meat. I got some spoiled meat. I'm going to transfer that over. I'm splitting these into stacks of like 2 to 3, and that way they should become spoiled meat in a short period of time. Alright, I won't worry about going any lower in that. So getting a fair amount of wood, much faster than if I was cutting it by hand, right? Look at that, loads of thatch. And then we're tired here on our trike. Go ahead and get down and walk him into the rest of these berries. It gets his energy back when he decides to follow. I'll go ahead and click these stone while I'm here. So that's probably the best way to travel where you're collecting stuff, is to collect it till he runs out of stamina, hop off, and then sprint, and then hop back on and sprint with the trike. That way, just keep transferring back and forth, ensuring that you're moving at your best speed. Got loads of thatch. Alright, I want to take not just those berries, but I'm going to take some of these red ones too, just in case. Now, dumping all these berries on them. Boom. Boom, boom. So 250 of these should be plenty. But just in case, I'll throw these on here, and I want to do that just in case, because if he eats all of them, he'll run out and he'll start eating these tinta berries rather than taking his tame bar and detracting from it every time he wants to eat, which is going to be quite frequent. I'm going to give him another 6 of those blackberries. And you can see how he's just shooting, or she's just shooting up there in her tame bar. We'll leave her to do her thing. Her sister in the distance is not gonna be ready just yet, so we'll have Blue follow us back over towards where the dodo has since woken up, and we'll Go ahead and give that dodo a good beat down again. And again, kill any males you find. Alright, there's a female level 12. We'll go ahead and beat her too. You club the females and drag them home. Club the females and drag them home. I'm talking about dodos here though. Alright, here's that level 4. Go to sleep. I broke my club. Last hit. Alright. So this dodo is in dire straits. It's out of food. So we're going to want to run over here. Come on, Trike. We're out of food too. So the dodo is taking health damage right now because it's out of food and knocked out. And we're going to want to get some mayho berries here, since we gave all the rest away. And that's why you want to trike. So I had 0 mayho berries, now I've got over 25, got like 30. So I'm going to take these mayhos, and I'll take another bunch of these other berries, just in case he or she eats up all the mayho. And so you can see how her health is dropping 19, 18.8, and then I throw all these on her, along with the blue ones, just in case. And you can see how she's insta-taming right now. She's going all the way up. Every time she can eat, she does. And she's no longer taking hunger damage. I am, though. So let's go ahead and throw some berries on our bar. We'll take all the yellow ones. We'll consume all of them. So Trike is your water and food source. And I'm holding the 7 key down. That's why her name is 7. And let's keep that. Let's keep her name 7, huh? There we go, 7. We're going to hold that 7 key down some more. Spam that through. That'll lighten our load, and it'll also keep us with food and water going. So if we look at our food and water, food's going up slowly over time, water's going up slowly over time. So it's not an instant, you're now completely fed and watered. It takes a little while for the signal to reach your brain, right? Let's go ahead and clear some stuff. We've got the dodo in our hand. There's another dodo that'll be waking up in a little bit, but we'll remember that there's a female over there. And next time we find her, we'll knock her out again and insta-tame her. Alright, so let's try one more time for dodo basketball, and if this doesn't work, we're going to go to... Rather than soccer, we're going to be a little smarter here and put down a thatch door frame, if we can. Thatch door frame is going to require some thatch. We know we've got loads of that on the trike. Apparently I've run out on myself, so we'll take some of that. Alright, so we're making that thatch door frame and a door. Alright, so this will keep them safe. We got 3 dodos in there. Any eggs from our dodos? Alright, so we got an egg already. 1 dodo egg. And we can stick that on our trike since they can be a little heavy. Alright, so this guy is knocked out. She's got another 130 to go, so we'll go ahead and give her 20 is good. I'll give her 160. Bring it to max torpor. Come on, glue. Got a supply drop coming down right next to where we're standing. And you can see this trike is eating, but it's now full, so it will eat slowly after this. It's got maybe 10 more minutes before that trike tames. And what I can do to ensure it will not wake up during this whole process is remote feed it another set of narco berries. Go ahead and throw the rotten meat we've gotten over to the trike to keep it good. Those rotten meat will turn into narcotics. And we'll do a circle heading back towards our level 16 female dodo that we wanted to tame. So I do not recommend mass taming critters or trying to tame whatever you come across until you get yourself a trike at level 20. I used a parasaur for collecting berries, and that's better than by hand, but still it's just painful. Not so with a trike. You can tame as many things as you can knock out. All you gotta do is have some berries in the location. We got plenty of little oases here on the beach. And if you look over across the water, that's the dangerous area. I can actually see some piranhas in there. So if we were to go wading through that water, we'd get chewed up by piranhas. And are you our 16 female dodo? Or you're 12? That's what it was. You're the 12. So let's go ahead and beat you unconscious again. And I'm kind of beating her towards where we have the other dodos, just so it'll be a shorter trip. I'm not going the wrong way. And we just confirm this is the same one. Did we think to have any more mayho berries on you? I think I took them all. Nope, I didn't. There we go. 51 should be plenty. And we'll go ahead and throw those berries on you along with some others. And we'll get the supply drop while we wait. So here we have a white supply drop. And it's got, I think it's got better stuff than the other one. I'd love to have 46 hybrid. Got a lot of hot fiber, some flint. You pretty much get everything you need at those first 5 levels from a white drop. And now that we've got extra stone and what have you, we can create probably another... Oh, look at that, there's the refining forge. We happen to get another set of hide to complete that. And if we look at the... Oh, hello level. The stone foundation, we need some more stone and some more wood. We're going to take that point and we're going to stick it in health. Keep us alive here. And the dodo tamed. We're going to call you Evie. Alright, so we got plenty of narco berries. We'll go ahead and take some of these Amar berries since we might be getting hungry. We have some wood. Take some of that. Take another stack of thatch. Have we stuck any stone on this guy? No? So I'm going to need to grab some more stone before I can make another foundation. Go ahead and pick up another one of our dodos. Alright, we'll ride on back towards our location where we got our dodo box. And you always want to try to multitask. Keep a plan in mind of what you're looking to do. For me, that's Dodos and Dillos. Haven't gotten very much Dillos, but we did get some extra Trikes bonus. And Parasaurs would be nice too. But what I mean by multitask, where it doesn't affect your plans, is I know I need to get to the Dodos, but also I'm going to need berries over time. So why not collect berries on my way to the Dodo bin? Okay, so this guy, when they tame, they're auto set to follow. I don't see any eggs here, so we're going to go ahead and leave our little dodo farm to be. There is a dillo here, but it's hanging out next to this Bronto. So I'm just going to collect some stone, head over to those the Trikes, make sure that they're taming out okay. Got this white drop coming down. We'll check that out in just a moment. Alright, this one is getting a little bit low here. See, the food is at 1,000. We'll go ahead and feed it some more of these narco berries. And then we'll head on over to the other trike. Just confirm that it's going to tame out okay on its own. So normally in a dangerous area you'd have to put a barricade around your tame to make sure that it would be safe. This one might need a little more torpor. Looks like it's needing about 120. That comes out to 10 would be 80, right? So take 10, and then another 5 would be 120, so we'll go ahead and give it some bonus. We'll give it 20. It's 160 torpor. And we just transfer that over there. If you hold the T key as you're hovering over the items, it'll transfer on over. Spam those narco berries. Alright, so it'll keep eating the mayho, the purple ones. We're going to collect some more of these rocks as we head back. I'm going to grab this white drop here. And here we got ourselves a female saddle. Not bad. Alright, what do we have in the way of this Dolo? Be a female, be low. You're low enough. Oh. Alright, so you see how the club has a knockback. I can just stand here and swing, and this thing can't hit me. So it's just a matter of whackety-whacking until it starts running away, and then I just gotta make sure I don't smack that Bronto. So I'm gonna run towards the Bronto so the Dillo starts running away from me, because I do not want to risk losing everything for this Dillo here. It's not a very high reward for the risk. Alright, I don't want this Dillo getting too far out in the water, so come back here. Okay. Okay, she's unconscious, and underwater, so I just want to double check the oxygen's not dropping, so it's not deep enough that it's gonna take oxygen damage. It should be relatively safe from everything except for piranhas and sarcos, so we gotta be careful here. This piranhas, if they do find it, will come down and start eating. Alright, so we're gonna want more meat and hide. These dodos, female level 12. Let's go ahead and knock these guys out. You see how the dodos are running? They're going to take off into the water. That's a female level 72. Female level 4. Not really good for killing. For meat, for the Dilophosaurus, which I have not gotten any of those today. Just a bunch of Dodos and Trikes. So I'll keep the Dodos going, and we're gonna go to this turtle for the meat. Level 40 male. So we're gonna hop on our trusty mount here. I'm not a fan of attacking turtles, but we'll go ahead and hit them towards those hills over there. So these guys don't take as much of a knockback, and I can keep bounding on them. So I'm hit, and then I walk towards it, hit, walk towards it. He's got a little bit of a hill behind him, so that'll reduce the knockback. But I can't just spam the attack because he is getting knocked back. I'm wanting to keep him away from the Bronto. I can actually get some rest between attacks. I can attack infinitely. Alright, there we go. We got him where we can hit him multiple times now because of the hill. Alright, now it's in a place where I might take a few hits, but I'm able to keep the fighting going. You can see that it's bloodied, probably around 70% damage right now. The visual cues that you're nearly going to kill it, and you should be around. Yep, done. Alright, so the keratin you get if you beat on its shell with the axe and whatnot. We want meat, so we're going to switch to the pick. We also want hide, and we can always get more meat. So let's go ahead and harvest from this guy. We're going to get hide, keratin, and meat. So go for the fleshy parts to get the hide and the meat. Go for the shell if you want more keratin. That female dodo is 116. That'll be one that we kill. Go ahead and spam that a few times to get more spears coming in. And I'm walking as fast as a dodo practically. This thing's going to take a little bit to kill. And I'm crafting spears, that's why I'm moving so slow. Alright, so that low-level female dodo will Dillo will wake up if I don't beat it unconscious. So that's what I'm going to do, is head over in the area that I think I had the Dillo in the water. I think she was around here. Here she is. See how she's nearly woken up? Go ahead and knock her a little bit more. Fix that. I don't want to use narcoberries so much on her. Well, you know, she was 32. She would have probably gotten a few levels. So we could probably give her some narcoberries. I was going to try to save those for the other critters, but again, I got a trike, so I can tame whatever I want. And you get narcoberries anytime. They're cheap. So let's go ahead and use some of that on her, and we'll throw her some meat. If I have enough. 8, that's not going to be enough, so I'm just going to narco her. And that should be more than enough narco berries. I'll come back and check on you. Hunt for some more prey to get some more meat. Pteranodon would be fine too. Let's go check on the trikes. We can get another stone foundation soon. Need some wood. Do you have some wood? You do. Let's go ahead and take that, make a foundation, and then we'll give all those foundations back to you. And the refining forge gets me a little lighter. Oh, and the saddle. Saddles are heavy. It's 20 pounds right there. Alright, so you are nearly tamed. Okay. Yeah, you're sitting pretty. I'm actually going to take some of these berries off of you. And head over to the other trike. We needed that meat, so we're going to go ahead and knock out this 104. So I'm stabbing it with the spear in the head. Be a pretty nice Pteranodon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this Pteranodon in time before it takes off. Let's pull it out and give it a headshot. Alright. Had to use a couple arrows there. Tried to get them back by walking over them. Yeah, we still want to focus on hide. We'll get the meat as a bonus for the Pteranodon. Okay, you're nearly out of food. I think it's time to feed you. Okay, so transferring over all these and some tinta berries, and then we'll transfer over these narcos. So 160 is what we need, so that's half of the narco berries. And we'll go get some more mayho as we make our way back to the Dillo. Keep that thing knocked out. Headshots for you, pal. Okay, we're a little foggy right now. Okay, we'll run along the water line, should be near here. There's the 20 male. Go ahead and kill you on the way. It'd be hard to find that dillo in the water. There it is. Alright, so go ahead and throw on the meat. 18, I hope, is enough. Should be plenty of narco berries. I don't think the meat's going to be enough. Well, that's unfortunate. So it's going to get up and tame, and then it's going to come right back down. Use the pick now. We're in dire need of meat. I'm not going to get a whole lot. Okay, we're in good shape. So it got to a full state. So now it's at half tame, full narco. Grab some more rocks as we look for those dodos. I should be able to insta-tame them. Okay, well those dodos will wander back. We've tamed one of our trikes. So we can take the rest of the mayho off. And we eat our yellow berries. Alright, so the trike right there in the trees is stuck. So I can come over this, and you see how I'm not doing any friendly fire to it? It's not even responding. It's because it's not, you can't hurt your own critters, you can't hurt your own tribe members or dinosaurs. And we can tell you to follow. I'm not trying to get berries so much as fiber in here while I've got my trikes falling. Transfer these over. We need maybe 80, so let's bring it down to 9. A couple more for good measure. Why not? Bring it down. That's fine. So this guy is going to be full torpid and be very close to it, just insta-taming on its own. Okay, I talked about making a somewhat hidden taming area that's a little bit further out away. I'm thinking right here. Right here might be somewhat hidden and far enough to not take notice. So this might be a good area right here to put a bunch of critters. And one thing you can do, I've got fence foundations, I think, right? Did I learn those? So fence foundations might be one way of doing it, and I also could learn the, see, type in fence in the filter. So wooden fence foundation, and there's stone fence foundation. So with wooden fence foundation, it's a prerequisite for the other anyway. I need some more bolos while I'm doing this. Let's go ahead and do that. Bolos, and I got plenty of spears. So these wooden fence foundations are going to require wood, thatch, fiber. I can create 2. So I'm going to show you what I'm looking at doing here. So in the valleys here, so that the dinosaurs and things are not seen as easily, I'm looking to put up some wooden. I think this is where I want to have it, because yeah, I think they're going to be hard pressed to find me. Now by air they'll see this if they were to zip around, but we can go ahead and put down fence foundation. I'm trying to figure out what I want to replace here. I'll go ahead and get rid of the food for now. So if I put a fence foundation right here in this area that I'm looking to tame them, or not tame them, but hold them, and then I put another fence on top of it, right? Did I do that? I thought I could put it on top. Alright, so if I walk away from this, I can create a straight line. There we go. And I thought I was going to be able to put fence foundations on top of one another, but I can do thatch. I was trying to stay away from a structure. Thatch is going to be less visible, but more weak, and we could get predators coming in, so stone would probably be the best coming in here. But what I was looking to do is have a hidden little area here for the dinosaurs to chill on the beach. But that, unfortunately, is not working out the way I wanted it to. There are fences, though. Right? Let me see here. If I type in fence, or not, Ingram's fence, there's a metal fence, there's a stone fence foundation. I wanted something that was going to be not so visible, not so high up. I was going to keep the dinosaurs in, but I might choose to do this a different way. I don't want to destroy the spawns here, and I'm looking to have a very low presence on this island so that people can't know I'm here. Everything hidden if I can. I did put that one Dodo house there, but that's just temporary. I think it will, yeah, it's temporary. Alright, I'm forgetting about the Dillo that's waking up right now as we speak. I don't really know that, I'm just assuming based on the timers. My internal warning alarm is going off saying, hey, that Dillo, she's woken up. Okay, I think she's back this way. Ah, look at that. She just woke up. And she is not going to be hungry because I did not starve tame her, silly me. So I'm going to let her get her health back. I'm going to go find glue and... oh, there they are. So if your dinosaurs are on follow and you get too far away from them and they stop following you because they can't see you anymore, then once you come within render distance again, they will resume following you as soon as they can. Alright, so we've got Tina here. How am I doing? I'm halfway to 25, so I might want to start collecting some metal. And I might show you how to get some river metal. So there aren't any metal nodes near where I'm at right now. Plenty of stones here. But we're going to go get some river metal. Alright, so river metal. Doop. 1 second here. How's it going, MC Gaming? Yeah, this is official hardcore. I should probably put that in the title there on the stream. Okay, so official hardcore, and this is river metal. So we gotta do a special on that. Alright, welcome back everyone. This is PapaSean, and we are going to show you how to collect river metal. Alright, so you see I've got Glue and Tina back there. They're here to carry the weight, and you can use a trusty old regular stone pick, and you find yourself these small round rocks. And the difference would be all the other large, crazy block rocks that aren't necessarily around this area that I'm looking at, but further out. You might see where I'm looking straight at, just past that boat, is a big rock. You're looking for small, rounded rocks. So you go ahead and just start beating on that with your pick, and look, we've already got one metal. And if you've been beating on rocks trying to get metal, you know that that one metal is not too common. It's probably once every 100 strikes. So let's see how common these are. And if you're using a metal pick, your chances of getting metal are going to be even higher. If you're using Ankleo, it's even higher than that. So I'm just going to beat on these round rocks, get ourselves a little bit of river metal here. The smaller ones the better. We got nope, two metal off of that one. Oh, broke our pick. I would not recommend hitting them with an axe. Axe is going to get you more stone than flint and metal. The pick gets you the flint and the metal, though you do still collect some stone. There's another metal. So this is how you collect that early level metal when you have no metal nodes around you. Just go find yourself a river, start beating on the rocks, and then please keep in mind there are piranhas. This is an official hardcore server I'm playing on right now. Do not want to die to piranhas, not even for metal. Okay. I hope this has been helpful for you getting started on your metal tiers. When you get close to level 20, 25, you want to start collecting some metal. 20, you can make a refining forge, and then you can craft metal weapons at 25, as well as make the smithy to make the weapons with. So get yourself some river metal, make yourself a smithy, and then craft a metal pick first. A metal version of the stone pick. That way you'll be able to collect metal that much faster. Thanks again for watching. Hope this is helpful. Catch you next time. Like, share, subscribe, comments, all free to do, and all ad revenue goes towards the kids' college education. Catch you next time. Alright, more metal. Alright, so just taking a quick peek at our metal collection. We've got 6 so far. That's enough for 3 picks. But it's not enough for the refining forge to make the picks. We're hungry. And that's why we go to our mobile food source here. Let's grab these berries. And we'll chuck them down. Alright, we'll throw these 19 over here. So that's 31 rotten meat. Every rotten meat equates to 2 experience if you consider turning it into narcotics. Go ahead and collect the stone as we're running back here. Alright, do we have anything knocked out? We've got 1 trike. And we've got a couple of dodos that were hungry. They might still be. We've got a female Dilophosaurus here. We're going to take out a bolo. Stuck my guys on passive. He's spitting. I tried to dodge that. Alright, we'll go ahead and take out the slingshot. And we can almost see it. Well, we've got spit on again. And you are out for the count. So that you can see my health is dropping. Chunk, chunk, chunk. So it's a poison. Let's go ahead and to remove the bolo. Let's do that. Alright, so you get free to move about the country. This time I'm going to let you starve tame. And we can double check the food on it. It might have gotten a little hungry while we were away. Nope, it's full food. Here comes the ram. Go ahead and push that 0 key to get the water in the jug. Check on our trike. Okay, she's a third of the way towards waking up. I'm going to transfer over some narco berries. So we're going to want to put about 230 on this thing, so that comes out to 30 narco berries. And we're doing fine on Mayho, so we'll go ahead and leave that going. Taming will be done very soon. I'm going to drop off one of our trikes near the Dodo pin. Hey, we got another Dodo walking around here. Female, level 12. You might have even been one of the ones I've beat on in the past. Let's have a look. Your food is full. So you are not likely the one I was looking for. That's fine. I'm going to drop some of these useless berries here. Useless to me, not useless to everyone, because you can make paints, and you can use the sims to wake people up, use them in some kind of foods. I'm going to tell Blue to wait right here. I want you to be right next to these dodos. You're following Blue, aren't you? You are. Now follow me. Okay, Glue, let's go. It's too bad you can't drag them when they're unconscious like this. You got lots of health. I'm going to beat you a little bit. And I'm going to get some berries. And wood. And stone. And Glue, get your butt up here. I need you. So I'm going to change that follow distance from high to meet up to highest. No. Okay, he's at lowest. Don't want that either. Now he's at medium. There we go. Let's go get that Pteranodon for some hide and meat. Out of range. I don't trust my bolo skills. If it comes back down, we'll mess with it. Just taking a peek what's over there. We got some trikes and parasaurs on the other side. There's a turtle here. And we got a Dillo and a Dodo. We head back over towards the Dodo. Grabbing stone as we go. Getting a little heavy. Dropping these berries that we don't need, as we're getting heavy. Let's see, there was a Dodo, and now it's awake, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and whistle passive. Please don't die. Alright, there you go. You are out of food and you're nearly dead. I need to quickly give you some berries before you die. Whew, 7 health left. And yeah, 7.2 health. This dodo was on its way out of the world. Because I'd beaten it so many times, and then it started taking some starvation damage because it had run out of food. Okay, we have compies, at least one here. Compy's gonna come check me out when I come in the range. He won't attack unless there's a more, so I don't want to give a chance for him to get some buddies, so go ahead and kill him now. Okay, so compy down. And there would have been his buddy in crime. Yep, there's another one. So you want to kill compies as soon as you see them, otherwise they get a little feisty on their own account. Better fight them on your terms than on theirs. And yep, I would have been fighting 4 compies if I had not bothered to. He's interested in my trike. Now me. Okay. So I was looking for some meat and hide. I'll go ahead and use them for that. Level 4 female dodo. Kind of beating her towards our dodo pen, and you're unconscious, and your food is gone because you're one of the ones I had knocked out earlier. Okay, so I'm gonna grab these Mayho and we're gonna insta-tame this dodo since we had knocked it out once already and it had gotten hungry. Now it wants to full on, straight on eat. And we got the other dodo over there, so there's 2 dodos here. We want to toss in the box. How are we doing on stone? We got lots of stone. Let's make some stone roofs if we can here. Ceiling tiles. Needing some wood. I gotta believe it's on glue here. Alright, penny. Peony? No, penny. There we go. There's the wood, not a whole lot. Might have to get some more here. But it's enough for one. Transfer over the rest of the stone and the rotten meat and the ceiling tile and the metal. Okay. So Penny's following us. Let her do that while we go and get this dodo here. So Egola, let's throw her in. Okay, if we take a look under their skirts, we'll find that we've got a few dodo eggs. And we got another one over here. Pick you up, throw you in. And we got ourselves another trike here. Stuck on the rocks. Alright, sloth. Knock it free here, these trees. bringing Sloth back to the other truck. We'll go ahead and stick you right here for now. So we picked up those eggs. Those eggs get heavy. Putting them on this buddy here. Drop these tintaberries, or the stemberries, and the yama berries, tintaberries. We'll eat some of these. Got over 300, 400 narco berries now. Each stack of 100 is good for 20 rotten meat. So I might want to get more meat. And we also got the dillo that's likely woken up already. I'm going to knock that buddy out. She should be roaming around here. You got a white drop coming down. Male dodo, good for meat and hide. Alright, cool. So again, everywhere you go, you just want to spam that E key. It can't be stressed enough. The only way you're going to get resources is if you're constantly collecting them, especially low level of stone. I hate beating on the rocks. Dillo's around here somewhere. The only rocks I will beat on are these little round ones for the metal. Or if I absolutely need some flint and whatnot. So since we're here, I'll just beat on some of these, get some broken deck. Well, that's broken. Why don't we go ahead and collect some berries and wood and thatch. See, the metal just comes out of these little rocks. Nice. This will be good for when we get that Smithy. Learned we need to make a Smithy there. We're going to have to start burning some of these as well. So what do I want to do? I want to build probably a small stone area with a refining forge, like a 2x2 work area. Taking a look at the level, we're a little less than halfway to level. Somebody's got a raft out there, 2 rafts actually. Don't want to overexert myself, gotta lay down for energy, push that X key and it'll make you go prone. So we did have a drop coming down. I do have a... yeah, it's on the ground now. I'm going to lay down here. Glue, you can keep following me. We got all of our other tames over there. It's like another trike. Unless that's ours. So push the E key when you're running through bushes. I don't need the berries, but I do need fiber. And since I have no way of collecting fiber except by hand at the moment, and I don't like pushing that E key. Oop. I don't like manually collecting berries and fiber. I prefer having an ape do it for you. So Gigantopithecus, once we get one of those tamed, and we will have that available to us at level 25. Might even go for a low level one, because their kibble is titanal berries, or the snakes. What do they call it? Titan boas. Wonder if I'm going to be able to get to that. I'm just checking for any carnivores, like a raptor might be in the area. I'm able to cross through the shallows. Hey, look, we got meat. We got lots of goodies off this one. Sometimes the white ones are better than the green ones. Are you stuck, Blue? God. Alright, so what we're going to do is take a look at what we just got. We got a bed. Good for transfer, not good for resurrecting, since there is no resurrection on HardCore. With demolish sleeping bag, they have no value other than one single fast travel. I might throw the bed on for later. Throw the metal over. Fireplace is always good to have. These torches are nice to have. They're too heavy though. Torches. Yeah, the torches are a little too heavy for me to hang on to here. I like them for putting next to where you have a... that's not even enough resource to even bother demolishing. I like them for putting next to a tame that I've knocked out. This is a male carbo. And he's right next to some collections, so let's go ahead and knock him out. We'll get berries, thatch, and all that kind of goodies while we're beating this guy up. He'll also bump into some trees, so it shouldn't take long to kill the turtle. Alright, again, if you want hide, you go after that flesh. You get the hide, the meat, you get a little bit of keratin. But if you go after the shell on these guys, you should see a lot more keratin, but he was nearly dead. Okay. The hard surfaces give you the keratin. We are so heavy. We are so heavy. We got way too much stuff going on here. Alright, so we're going to want to make some more ceiling tiles. Can we do that? We need some more wood. I just made myself super heavy. So transfer that back over. These wooden boxes, transfer those over. So you get lots of wood through the axe, even more so than the Trike hitting it, apparently. It's faster if you got a big thicket of trees, but gonna have to do that manually. Okay, that should be enough for a couple, at least one more ceiling. I can, 3 ceilings. Let's do 3 ceilings. Get the stone back over here. We can make 2 out of the 3. And we can do a stone doorway. Okay, so we've got 3 ceilings, we get 1 more, and then we'll be able to work on some walls. And that's where we'll stick the refining forge and what have you. Alright, you are a male. Cool. Die. Another male. Alright, so we were very close to level. And that's basically because we made those stone ceilings. Make some more stone structures. That should put us to 25. I'm working on getting our little 2x2, 2x2x2, I think actually. I'll make it a little bit taller. Put the refining forge in there. Question is going to be where to stick it. Where did that Dilla go? Should not have despawned. He should be still strolling about. I was hoping to at least get one Dillo today. Broke 2 spears on your head. A lot of hide off you though. Walking around looking for that Dillo. We got some more Trikes over there. We got 2 so far for eggs. Keeping an eye out for a nice location to stick this down. I don't want to mess with the rocks. Don't want to be near the rocks. Don't like being in a dangerous location for having a little base, whatnot. So my mind goes back to our initial location where we're hidden up there. Don't want to put a whole lot in the same location. But I've seen boats travel through this area. So I wouldn't want it on the shore dehydrated. Let's get some water. So if we stick it low down, we might go unseen as they travel around. Same area I was thinking about putting our little dino enclosure. Might be good. I'm gonna have to use stone in order to keep out bad critters. Bad critters and people. The whole point is not to be seen. So I'm thinking here maybe might be good for the foundations. It'll stop these trees from spawning around here though. Let's see if there's any river rocks in here. I might put it near the water here, because this area does not get traveled a whole lot. There's a fireplace here. Whose fire is this? Cotton's. Okay. So Cotton's one of our members of the tribe. We're going to get some meat off this stuck fish. Whoop. Raw fish. 6 raw fish. So in this area would be not so visible from, I can see the waterfall from here. But this might be a somewhat nice area to put a base. We lose out on some of the bushes and trees here, no big deal. I'm not seeing river rocks. These are not river rocks, even though they're next to the river. They're kind of jagged in shape. They're not going to give the metal like we've encountered before. Just going to be mostly stone and flint. And then, if you're rarely lucky, you'll get a piece of metal off of them. So you can see it's not so great. Good for stone, but not for anything else. So I might stick the base here so it's harder to see. People actually have to come inland to find it. That means only lobies are going to find the base. I'm more worried about anybody that's advanced right now. You know what? This might be where I'm going to set up, because then we'll have the water. We'll be close to be able to do farming and whatnot. So I'm almost to level. I need to have more stone walls. I don't think I have the door created yet, the reinforced wooden door, so I'm going to make one of those. I'm looking for wood now. Okay, got the foundation. I'm curious what that's going to look like. This is going to put me pretty close to level. Another one or two of those ought to do. And if I stick this foundation on the ground, will there be water on top? There probably will be. Level ground is the best, but I might be able to. If I can have the, well, I'll go too deep. But if I can have the ground with a little bit of water on it, then I could put crop plots down too, and those crop plots would have water without me having to run pipes. Just thinking, just thinking. It might be good for a farm, might be good for having a hidden, quasi-hidden. It's only hidden from the river. Not hidden from anybody flying over. The best location for the hidden would probably be in that thicket of trees over there. Do I want to build a base in the thicket of trees? That is the question. So we've got just a little bit of stone left. We want to make some stone walls. Gotta have what we need for the refining forge soon. That'll be the next big one. Almost there on levels. Why don't we go ahead and run around collecting some stone. Keep our mind on the game for Dillos and Dodos. We're going to need those for getting a Dodicarus, and the Dodos for getting a Pteranodon. Got a Trike up there. We'll use that for meat. Look under your skirt. You are a male. John Cena, take his resources, and I can whistle attack on it. And so here comes our buddy here, Glue, to the rescue. Whoops, you guys are good. You guys are good. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming out. So I guess they heard the whistle as well. Level 12 female Trike. Let's check out. Okay, I don't know that I want to do a level female Trike right now. I don't know that I want to, but I might do it anyway. I might just knock it out, and then if it happens, it happens. It's somewhat low enough for 812, so it's third lowest in level. Doesn't take anything from me except for some slingshot, which is the rocks that I'm collecting. Ah. I wonder, are you still that same one? Nope, but you are female. And I'm gonna go ahead and bully you so I don't... You know what? I put you on passive. I had put you on passive. What is wrong with you? Picking on that poor female. Fairly certain I put you on passive. Don't want that thing to die, so I'm kind of running off from it, leaving it bullowed. Okay, he's back for some fun, huh? Okay, I think the club will be the best way to knock him out. It's another good thing to have the trike nearby. Didn't want you to die, but you might. Okay, you're good to go. Cool. Female parasaur level 20. We'll go ahead and knock you out too. You're stuck, it looks like. Sometimes they spawn and get stuck. Slingshot broke without even firing. Alright. I think you're stuck. Let's go ahead and beat you unconscious. Quit moving your head. Breaking my tools on you. So parasaurs are good to tame for their eggs, and they're used for the raptor kibble. So both these guys are going to be asleep right next to each other. If this dude wakes up, she will turn and eat the parasaur that's trapped here. And you, female pteranodon, are going to be used for meat. Don't come near me. I'm working here. Oh my god, I don't want to accidentally hit you. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna keep you unconscious here. And you're going to take much longer. I want to make sure you tame, because I have not gotten... I think you eat raw meat too, raw fish meat. Alright, so we got 4 foundations, we got 3 roofs, we need another roof, we need more in the way of stone for ceiling. We need 1 ceiling and a mess of stone walls. And I mean a mess. We're going to need 16 stone walls in order to get stone walls. Not to get it too high. You know what? I take that back. 15 stone walls because we've got the one doorway. We have to stay close to that Dilophosaurus for taming. Oh hey, how's it going, Terror? So no NW plays. You can't join me on Xbox. This is on PC, and they're coming out with Xbox Play Anywhere, but I believe it does not work with the Steam versions. And then Chronosphere, yeah, it's filled with noobs in this area. Go up to the Horseshoe Stone area, up ahead, and place foundations there. So the Horseshoe Stone area, Chrono, I'm not sure which one that is. Protection from Horseshoe. I'm not sure if you're referring to where I already have a base set up, because I have, if you're still watching Chronosphere, over there is the red obelisk, further down is the waterfall. Back that way is where we've got our original base hidden in the tree line up on the second floor. I think that's what you're talking about, as far as the horseshoe, because it's got Parasaur woke up. It looks like and eaten the the Dilophosaur woke up and ate my Parasaur. No, it didn't. Something else ate it. Another Dilophosaur, and he's running away. Well, it could have been worse. Alright, we access the inventory, get our berries back, and now we can harvest it since that turkey ran off getting scared. Alright, no, there we go. Yeah, I think you're probably right, though. The horseshoe area where we've got the base currently set up, I've got it hidden right now. I could have everything fall me back. I was hoping to not have to cross into the across the river towards that thicket. I wanted to keep the base away from where things could spawn. I know up in the horseshoe it's safe to spawn. Like there's no spawns up there to worry about. But I like the water being so close to here. I can make the rain buckets. Where are my walls? Stone walls. There we go. 2 of those. Alright, so we've hit level. We've got most of the structure, just need more walls, and we're able to learn the Smithy. So let's get more points in health. Go to the filter, type in Smithy, and we'll learn that. It's going to require us to have stone and metal ingots. So we've got the metal. I think this is going to be 10 metal required. We've got 14. So now it's just stone and deciding on a location. So once this Dilophosaur goes, we'll go ahead and set up. Alright, so up on the stone hill, don't need much gates either. Build in peace. Yeah. I'm going to have to show you the location and see if this is the one you're talking about. Once that Dillo tames, I'll break down that batch and move the group back. Looks like we'll be going in the... Whoop, I drop on the ground. Going in the dark back to the base. Okay, don't want that. I'll take the signpost blueprint. Don't need the standing torch. Let's go ahead and take sparking powder. The bed's good. Drop the sign. There we go. How you doing? You got any food for me? No. Let's grab some food. I'm hungry. So heavy. All that stone we got. Still deciding whether I want to knock her out. I mean, I take a quick peek for level 12. What is that? Art crumple corn? No. Google taming calculator. Alright, so I am looking at crumple corn and trike at level 12. Standard is going to be not too bad. I think I've got time. So I'm going to put you on passive, everybody on passive here. This guy's stuck, so super easy tame, right? You find a trike that's stuck in the trees like this. Slingshot, headshots. Oh, you were stuck. Now you're running. Go to Sleepy Weepy. Sleepy Weepy. I might aggro the other trike if I'm not careful. Okay, I don't actually want to get hit by you though, so I'm going to run up here into these trees. And that's when you're going to take your cue to run away too, isn't it? Oh, you're going to get yourself a buddy. Okay, you got yourself a buddy. Time for me to get out of here. See that trike? A lot faster in survival of the fittest. Get over here, glue. I don't know that I want to tame this guy, and I'm hungry. What level are you? So by getting on this trike and running away, eventually they'll lose interest, as this one did. Grab the tinto berries. Let's get some food in our belly. We'll also split these meat stacks. Let's go find our Dillo that should be tamed by now. That one trike. Let's... Yeah, Dillo's tamed. Level 12 male. I'm whistling. Get over here. Okay, so you've got more meat on you. Let me take that and the rotten. We'll use that for the narcotics that we're going to collect. And we'll take these stacks here, break them up. I'm just shift left clicking and dragging and getting stacks of 2 to 3. And I'll do that with these as well. Alright, I'm going to give up on that trike idea. Don't really need them all that bad. Let's get the stone, let's get the group tribe, we're going to head on back. Now that we got the Dillo tamed. Take a boat back, or we can caravan it. So I'm going to go the riskier route. Alright. I might lose all my guys here. As long as I don't lose me and glue, we're good. So I got all the dinosaurs falling. Whistle follow all. I'm going to whistle stop all. Go back over here and pick up the eggs we had from our dodos. Am I not able to do that? Because I destroyed the foundation, they fell through and they're not able to be picked up. That's a new one. There we go. I just had to wait until... Oh, that was odd. It seems like I had to wait until the destruction of all the crap that was around there. And you're going to be a parasaur, but you're low level. Let's go ahead and kill you. Not low enough for my liking. I'm not really in the mood for parasaur right now. I'm sure I'll need your hide. Alright, everybody follow me. Caravan's moving out. Anybody not with me is getting left behind. Alright, so we're going to take your advice there, Chrono, and we're going to head over to where we have this horseshoe, I think is what you're referring to, like a high up cliff. And you can see the very top of it. That's probably where you're suggesting building, so that people can't harass you. Unless they want to invest in some C4 and whatnot. And then up there you can probably put some turrets and be relatively safe. Too low level for turrets at the moment. Got a white drop, looks like, on the ground. Make sure I'm not going too fast for the dodos. Whistle follow all. Now they're following glue. And glue is still following me? Yes, good. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and kill this Dillo before it gets any ideas. Yeah, you got one stone arrow back. Make some more arrows if I can. Okay, you guys, we're moving out again. That pteranodon looked a little bit suspicious as it was flying away there. Low to the ground and all. But I think it's safe. I'm gonna head up. If I got attacked by a pteranodon, I would probably just turn and fire with my bow. You can see my handlebars. I'm pretty heavy right now. Glue, you're gonna wait right there. I'm gonna go get this drop before it despawns. Any pteranodon trying to pick me up is gonna have a sad day. I'm super heavy right now. Okay, good stuff, bad stuff. Let's try to put some of the weight on this guy here. We'll split the meat stack while we're here. I think I hear copy. It's probably the only thing that we might encounter. Okay, we're fine. So I'm going to cross over here where there's a bit of a land bridge, I think. This is the only area where it might get dangerous, because there could be critters in that tree line, and they might eat my buddies before I can get them to safety. We got a Dilophosaurus here. Pretty low level female. Got a green drop in there in the distance. I am a little bit squirrely about doing this. Not to mention, all these trikes, some of them might get lost in the tree line. I might just make a path through here one of these days. I found like some pillars. Trying to listen for copies. We're just way too heavy on this thing. We won't be able to fight, so before we go into the tree line, let's transfer the heavy stuff over. To another one of these tracks. Drop some of this useless weight. And again, we'll transfer over a little bit more weight to sloth here. These items we don't need here. We just want to be able to fight if we encounter anything. This is hardcore. Hardcore. Okay, can we fight? Yeah, we're decent weight. I'll listen for them. I'm gonna put myself on put them all on neutral. You know what? I might want them on passive. I'm sitting at a wooden structure in front of me. Let's put a torch on our hand here. See what's going on in front of us. Okay, I don't want to break the trees around his base. This little one's okay though. So that's one of our buddies. I'm hoping I don't lose. Tree line here. I can't see anything. I'm gonna turn around and attack in case there's anything back there fighting us. Okay, I couldn't see whether there was any baddies there, so now it's getting a little clearer. Scanning for any carnivores. Got attacked by like 7 raptors earlier. A night or two ago. Okay, so we got all our crap following us here. We'll go ahead and march it out. The green drop would be nice, but right now I just need to get my guys to safety. So Chrono, is this the horseshoe you're referring to? Where it's wrapped around this one unbreakable rock up there on the top? I think this is probably one of the best ideas, though. I mean, thanks for that, Chrono, to go ahead and get these guys to a somewhat secluded location, hidden in the tree line. Okay, here is the little area with a Dodo and a Dilophosaurus. Nice. Gifts from Cotton. And this is a pretty nice flat area too for building, so I can dig it. So the trikes can fit inside that one building. Do I want to put the Founding Forge in here as well? I think I like the prospects here, so I'm going to go ahead and build onto this. Let's stop all, so they can chill. Switch them to neutral, just in case we get attacked by anything up here. Should be a very rare occurrence. And then Sloth was the one that had the goodies. Take these foundations. Yeah, right, so we're gonna go ahead and make a stone wall too, since we've got the stone for it. Alright. Stone foundations. We got 7 of them, so that's good enough to put down. Let's go to the side. If we can. Yeah. Right here's good. If I build a 4-way, I'll be able to benefit from the walls there. I can somewhat, you know, this tree, I like it, but we've only got 1 wooden foundation on the back of here, and it's already been blocked by another. I can build 1, 2, 3, 4 around this. Break down the walls of the wood. Can't fully surround it yet. Let's do it. We are in the motion. And then this next one I'll put around that. Get enough stone, I'll be able to put another foundation right there. Alright, with this, we'll take the walls that we've got, start laying those down. You got any walls there, glue? Yes, you do. And the refining forge. Alright, so we're going to stick the refining forge here in the back. Might stick it up on a ceiling tile. So let's go ahead and put this up here. And a ceiling tile, go ahead and use that. Boom. It's not the best use of my ceiling tiles right now, but if we put the refining forge up high, it'll be out of the way. It might be nice to have it up and out of the way. Kind of want to get up there though and take a look. Let's go, blue. My mobile ladder, huh? And a little parkour off the back of the trike there. Don't know that I'm going to need that wall there anymore. That'll give me some stone back. Might be able to use it for expanding out. Okay, so we got a big opening in here. Do we want to keep it separate with just a doorway getting in? Or do we want to have... You know, it might be nice to have an upper area here. Let's go ahead and stick you in the back corner. Refining forge. Now we get the forge up and going. We can light that fire. Go ahead and pick up more wood from you, and where'd the milk go? You stick that on. And Tina over here. You guys still following? Following glue. Okay, stop following glue. Stop it. There we go. Alright, so that's glue. We've got the door and all that junk. Now let's go to Tina. You got nothing but berries and sloth. I'm sure you've got some things I want off you. Not really. Just narco berries. So we got a little bit of wood. Where did we stick the metal? Was that still on you? It is. You got 14 metal right there. Alright, so rather than using up our wood, we'll go ahead and use the spark powder. Parkour. Alright. So we'll take that wood back. We'll throw the spark powder on here. We'll throw the metal on here. And we'll light that fire. So that's right, spark powder works much like wood in the sense for the forge, but it does not provide the ash as a result. Alright, so that's going to create what we need for the forge, and I used, or the smithy rather, I used the stone we're going to need. We'll be able to stuff all our trikes in the back of this thing. It's not high enough yet, so we're going to have to destroy those ceilings anyway. So I jumped on top so I could destroy these ceilings. It's hard to see here, but I'm going to destroy these back ceilings here. And I got 30 stone. This is going to give me what I need for the smithy. So we got 3 of the 5 that we need for the smithy. Now we need just 2 more, and that's coming. Can't do any more jumping since I am overburdened. And once I craft that, I need 1 more metal, and then I'll go ahead and craft. Come on, metal. Go ahead and craft that smithy. Now where do I want to stick it is the thing. I can stick it up here, stick it down there. Alright, let me get Lana on real quick, that way she shares some of the experience that we're going to be doing here. Did not mean to take this off. We'll make 1 more metal, and that should be enough for 2 metal picks. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot of Ingram points. Turn that off, take the last piece of metal. We're going to learn the metal pick. This cost us 6. Alright, so Lana is just about ready. Meanwhile, let's take a look at this armor situation we got here. We got mostly beat up hide armor. And I think I got a full fresh set, so let's go ahead and put that on. So you can just double click out of your inventory and it equips it. Nice full set there. These we can repair, and it says to repair is going to cost some hide. Don't want to spend that if I don't have to. It would be nice to craft some more trike saddles, huh? Let's get our base and things set up. Make sure Lana's on before we start crafting. That way she can share the experience. She gets half of what we perform. Lana is up and ready to go. So I have a little box that I have Lana sitting in. She's our insurance policy. In case I should die, she'll be able to keep the tribe going. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and craft the Smithy. Don't have a whole mess of wood, but I can make thatch roofs for things, for this top layer if I need to. And at least block us off, so I can go back up here again. It'd be a little more challenging for the parkour. Alright, so we're up here, we're going to demolish stone roof. And we fell in. Okay, we can demolish this one too. Well, we don't really want to do that, do we? We want to demolish this stone ceiling first, or stone wall rather. And we want to demolish, get too heavy to jump. And we're thirsty. And that's why we've got some berries on you guys to keep us hydrated. So I'm heavy, I'm going to want to craft, I'm probably going to want walls. I kind of want to hang on for now with that. I can open this up so it's nice and wide open. Probably want to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, there's the refining forge. And I'm going to go ahead and craft more walls. The walls are going to be the most important. I'm taking my time, just making sure I don't destroy and then have the refining forge fall to the ground. Alright. So we could get another piece there, and then we put walls up. Have the refining forge up top. We can access it from this location over here on the side. And we can put another ceiling tile on the back side. I don't want a whole mess right here though. I'll go ahead and demolish this structure that I built around. In here, we're unwrapping our present of 2 dodos and a dillo. This is giving us some wood back. Okay, and we can destroy this wall. Things are remaining intact. Gotta be a little careful. Alright, again, I need stone walls, so we're going to go ahead and craft some of those. Craft one of those. Still low on stone. And this ceiling is being held up by the back side here. This wall is no longer needed and not supporting anything. That ceiling is no longer needed. Move out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, hush. Hush, hush, hush. Alright, so we're really heavy. I'm going to stick some stuff on the parasaur here. And we're loaded down primarily. We got some structures and some stone, some wood. Just gotta remember I stuck the wood on the parasaur, Miss Lady. Before we destroy that, why don't we get rid of that wood wall? let's parkour it, get that wood wall down. And the reason I'm doing this is to save some resources here. So wooden wall up here that I want. So I'm going to hop on top of the refining forge. And I'm pretty sure it's in this direction. Oh no, I missed it. Got any berries for me? Yeah, it's not jumping. When I push the space bar, it's not jumping. I must be getting stuck on something. Alright, we are gonna do this. Get some berries off of you, so I'm getting hot, thirsty. Give you some more health. Okay, there we go. One less parkour jump. Demolish this wall. And what did I do? I botched it. I guess that wall somehow was holding the ceiling, and so I lost the stone. I messed that one up. Should have thought it through a little bit further. Okay, so we've got this. This guy's being held up by that. So go ahead and demolish the stone wall. And don't need these stone walls either. But yes, so that stone wall is holding up both these. I'm convincing myself here. So I'm going to go ahead and demolish the top level one by getting on top of you. One down. Two down. Three down. Okay, so we're going to stick some walls up. Might have to whistle you guys to follow me away from here. Come on, Tina. It's so heavy. Punch him out of the way. Go on this side. Get them stone facing the right way. Alright, I want another foundation here. Look at all these eggs these guys are dropping. Get them away. Stick it on sloth for now. Alright, so Smithy I'm going to stick down here. Right next to the mortar and pestle. That side or this side? I think right underneath the refining forge would be fine. This way we can be up here getting the metal and then pop it down into the forge. And since we have metal here, we can make sure that we get enough going on that we have our melee picks. Go ahead and make 2 of those. So now we'll be able to collect a lot more metal. And we'll close off this side with a stone wall. I want to get another foundation down there. Don't think I have any more foundations. Do have enough stone, do have enough wood, so let's go back over to... I think it is you, Miss Lady. You're the one holding all that wood. Kind of throwing them out of the way there. Grab that foundation down. Little base building there. Boom. Alright. Alright, so we need 2 more stone walls to at least have a 1 tier of stone, and then I can do wood for the rest to be quick enough to get. If I get the metal axe built, which I don't, I used up all the metal, I don't have enough metal for that. Once I get a metal axe, I'll be able to collect stone a little bit quicker. I also need to get 2 more foundations here, so let me write down, I need 2 foundations. And then a whole mess of stone walls and ceilings. Quite a few stone ceilings and stone walls. I wouldn't mind having a little room that I threw all the other critters in. So because I have this one piece here, all the dinosaurs are going to have to walk around it to get around. The trikes are kind of rather large to be sticking inside here. The health on these doors, what is that? Let's see here. It's the gate frame is 10,000, and the door itself is 6250, and that's a stone structure. So if I look at, I think I have a doorway that I crafted in a door. I can stick that on the side, so a side entrance. I might go for a back entrance, but I already built that, so I don't want to waste resources right now. I'll do a side entrance here with the door. If I do a side entrance, I build it here, I might find myself wanting to expand out from that side. So maybe I will do a back entrance. If I do a back entrance, I'm going to want it like right here. Let's just double check to see how much space we've got back here. I could destroy these rocks. Let me go ahead and destroy the rocks. Don't want to destroy the trees though, because they're giving the cover. What I'm thinking is whether I want to have a further area to expand out with foundations, in which case I don't want to put the doorway, because it's wasted. I'm also curious how much territory I've got here before we get to the unbreakable stone. So I'm going to leave the trees intact, and I'm just going to collect the stone. I need the stone anyway. So the trees will keep it protected from a flyover, and there's stone, unbreakable stone around here anyway. does make that a little bit more visible. That's the little 1x1 out of the way. Wow, that's what I want. Okay, well, Lana is on right now. Might as well be taking advantage of all that narcoberry. Let's go grab rot meat and these to make narcotics. Also stick any ash I've got on there as well. Glue, I know you got lots of goodies for me. Too much that I can't move though. So the stone on you. So we're looking at 180 experience for us, and another 90, I guess, for Lana, just from those narcotics. Take the stone back. All these eggs everywhere. Gonna need them for Pteranodon kibble. Okay, so I think I could probably get at least one more foundation in the back, so we will be doing another entrance, but probably from this side, since we don't want to break that tree. And why not? We'll go ahead and find where that door frame is. Stick it here. Go on the inside. Make sure it's I'll get out of the way. Okay, door frame here. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Get a few more berries off of you. I'll go ahead and grab the mayho. I'm not taming anything right now anyway. There we go. More stone walls would be good. Make 2 of them. Okay, I'll throw these stone walls up. That will block off the entryway here. We got the rain coming down. Let's go ahead and grab some water since we were getting thirsty earlier. Alright. So there we have it. We've got our enclosure now is 1 tier high. We have no roof. We got 2 trikes on the outside. So what we're going to do is get glue on the outside since we use him the most, and we'll probably use him again. Hard to see where I'm going. Getting in front of that door. Getting stuck here. Come on, glue. When in doubt, have him follow you out. Okay, so I'm going to take your saddle, stick it on the other turkeys. And let me transfer all my junk over to you two, since I'll be playing with you. I need to move these guys around. So I gotta stick these guys where they are gonna be out of the way. Okay, so they're kind of out of the way. The Dodos and Dodos I can kind of knock around, get them out of the way here. Throw you. You guys, I think, will follow me over here, right? Get out. Pack them in like sardines over here. Okay, stop following me now. You're in a good spot. You're not. Trap me. Oh, come on, don't tell me I'm getting stuck here. I do not want to get stuck here. I can't demolish the roof. I don't want to demolish the wall. I don't think... Yeah. I don't think I want to destroy that. Come on, I sidled through here. Why can't I get out? Oh boy. Normally I would jump, but I, in my brilliance, put that there. Okay. Thank goodness I was able to back out of that on my lap. You guys are there, you're over there, that's fine. Dilo, follow me. Need you to follow me on lowest. There we go. Where you're gonna be. Backing it up. Backing it up. Okay, I'll take the saddle off of you. This is getting crazy in here. Packed away like sardines. Probably want you a little bit further to the right. That ought to do right there. good thing I didn't get another trike, huh? I have to make a nice enclosure for these guys. Alright, Evie, let's get you in, and then it's just a matter of getting our final turkey butt. Can't crawl while you're carrying them, that's fine. Alright, so glue, I think you can fit in there, right? You can fit in here, right? Get you in. Let me close the door. Boom, so we've got all our dinos crammed in our base there. Alright, stone walls will make this nice. We can also get plenty of wood ones. Stone ceilings would be nice too, but in the interim we can use thatch or wood. Anybody falling in there is going to get stuck in. A lot of dinosaurs on neutral. And that should prove their doom. Unless they're advanced, they could just toss some grenades in. Alright, so we got another level. We're at 26. I'm going to put that point into health as well. I do want to get at least thatch walls up around us, so let's check. Miss Lady, make sure you don't have anything else left on you. You have metal. You have metal and sparking powder, and you got some of this. Let's put this where this belongs. The ash will go. Stick that ash. We got this egg. That's fine. Okay. So we'll crawl our way over to the refining forge. Did you imagine if I had the refining forge in here too? I'm going to learn how to make the axe. Metal hatchet. And then looking at the weapons here, for the hatchet it's going to require 8 ingots. Well, even with that learned, I'm not going to be able to craft that. I think we're going to have to make sure I don't get stuck again. Go ahead and stick the ash on you. And Sloth, you've just got eggs and beds. Tina, you've got nothing. And Glue, I know you got everything that I had. So let's look at 2 ceilings. 2 ceilings, a little bit of wood, and thatch. So that's going to give us thatch structures. So why don't we go ahead and do thatch stuff. Gonna need the wood. We'll take the stone back. Take that fiber. And let's see how many walls we can get. That's a quite good number of walls. I'm more worried about... I guess I'm worried about walls more so than ceilings. These are all going to get replaced anyway, so why don't we go ahead and craft the walls. Am I worried about walls or ceilings? I don't want anybody jumping in if I can help it, and they can't jump in if I have all the ceilings up, because I won't be able to make it through. It's getting dark, I'm not going to be able to see very well, but I could put... Do I have another wall? No. I can put one wall up, and that will give me what we need for putting the thatch ceilings up. Let's go ahead and do thatch for now. Craft some thatch ceilings. And we're only going to get 6 of those, but that should be good. Always get more, easy enough. What we need is wood. I get the wood by destroying some of these wood structures.
infrared beds and get wood and hide and fiber, I think. Gotta take those ceilings back. I think it was Miss Lady that had some goodies on her. So these wooden windows and crap, I don't necessarily need this. I'll keep the pillar, wooden frame, window frames. Those will serve just as good as a second tier wall. Nobody's going to make it through the window. And no dinosaurs getting up here to attack us, I'm thinking. So why don't we pull out our non-existent torch that's sitting on glue so we can see what we're doing here. Okay. So go ahead and use some of these windows. Trying to see what that key was for. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. J is the whistle all key. We don't want that. I found it just a moment ago. What is it? Tilde? What I'm trying to do is flop it. But it's a temporary anyway, so what am I going to do? I'm just going to leave it there. Boom. Alright, let's get the ceilings out. Temporary ceilings will stick on this side here. Benefit of the trees is they can't see where you're at and all that junk, but on the downside, you can't see what the heck is going on. You can't build your stuff. Alright, so we're going to put a ceiling here, ceiling there. Make sure that's pin coded. I think I already did that, but there you have it. I want to take glue out just so I can make sure I can see a little bit better. Glue knows his way out better than I know how to get him out, I think. There you go, glue. Alright, so I should be able to see, make sure the ceilings are in place. As long as I get all the ceilings in place, nobody can jump in. There we go. Alright, so I'm out of thatch, and I still need some more, so I'm gonna go grab some. Alright, glue, let's go get crazy. Or not. Why don't you chill out here, glue? Come on back. I just remembered that we've got some stone that we can use. I'll build it off of that. Right there. So come over here, glue. Get over here. Come on, buddy. Alright. Alright, glue. get closer in. And now we'll be able to see where we're at. I'm hoping. Maybe I can just jump up and see better in here. We got 2 stone ceilings, so we're going to use those. We want to build them off of other stones so that they don't get destroyed. There's one. We got a gap right there. We got a gap right there. Stop following me. Stop following me. Alright, so there's our gap. I just want to make sure it's off a stone too. That's a stone ceiling, so we'll put it right above us here. And then we've got one gap remaining right there. So all I need is to use some of this wood crap. These are catwalks. Now I might actually benefit from the catwalk. Put a catwalk right there, hey? You know what? I don't like the catwalk there. I don't like it. So I'm going to build on top of it. Demolish this one. And that gave me the wood I needed. And now, got enough wood for wood wall or thatch ceiling. That'll finish me off on the ceilings. No, it won't. I need just a little bit more. Boom. Right here and right here. What am I missing? Is it a fiber? It is fiber. Well, I've got all these beds, and I'm going to get I think fiber off of them. So let's go ahead and lay one down. Got to be placed on a floor. Demolish, make sure I just demolish the bed. Boom, it gave me 15 fiber, awesome, and wood, cool. So what if I were to build another thatch? Right there. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and use the other beds just to get more resources, and then we'll go ahead and make thatch walls. Be careful that we're demolishing this and not anything else we need. Alright, so we can make 1 wooden wall or 5 thatch walls. We're going to make the 5 thatch walls. We got a wooden sign we can use still. Put a sign up when we want. Alright. Alright, that's everything I've got. So not the most beautiful place, and not the most defended, but if they break in, they fall down, they can't get out. And hopefully they die. Because we got these guys on neutral. I'm gonna go ahead and stick our trike back in. Oh no, stuck on these guys. Alright, now that I'm on the ground, I can crawl my way in, hopefully. Turn off that Smithy. Look at me, I'm just crawling underneath the legs of all these dinos. Turn that off. That metal. Alright, very good. Well, that will do for this episode of Ark Survival on official hardcore server. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.